Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Creativerse. We're back, guys, and I'm excited. We're going to get into some cool stuff today. Just a reminder, this video is sponsored by Creativerse. If you'd like to check out the game for yourself, there are links in the description down below, as well as a code you can use in the in-game store to get some free stuff, so check that out. Today, I'd like to get into a few different things, some buildy things that we haven't really got into yet. So, if we look through our crafting menu, also, between episodes I made some stone chests, and I dumped all of my stuff into these chests because my inventory was getting a little bit ridiculous. Hi, Piggy. Why are you here? Go. Ow, hey, stop. Stay out of my house. You're not allowed to be in here. Shut. I need some privacy. Anyway, if we go into our crafting menu, you will see there is down here a whole bunch of furniture, and one of these is the bed. You guys told me in the comments that the bed will let you skip the night. So I think I want to kind of focus on getting this. And in order to unlock the bed, I need to make a wooden chair, and I need to process shredded leaves. So the wooden chair, looks like I can unlock that by processing a wood rod. So let's grab a little bit of this Craigwood here. That should do. And we'll toss some of that into our processor, craft that up, and then we should be good there. Let's also take a look and see. I'm going to assume that we need some wood slabs, but we'll hold off on those just for a minute. This is almost done. Give it a couple more seconds. I may want to make more processors. I'm not sure if there's like an upgraded processor or not, but having more than one could be really helpful because it's not super quick. Anyway, let's go ahead. Oh, and I also need to craft the wooden table and the wooden floor. Aha! How did I miss that the first time around? Whatever, it's fine. Also, we unlocked wooden walls. Cool. Oh no, we didn't. I just can't read. Just kidding. I'm an idiot. It's okay. So anyway, let's head down to our furniture. So in order to do the chair, we need to make a wooden table and wooden floor. Wooden table. Is that this guy? No, that's a stone table. Wooden table? Wooden table. No, that's obsidian. Where's the wooden table? Iron. I don't see what I'm looking for. You guys are probably staring right at it and like yelling at me. Oh, it's right here. Wow, I'm amazing. Okay. So, looks like we need to make some wooden slabs, which is not in the least bit surprising. We're going to need some stone so that we can make some stone rods, I believe. And then we're also going to need twine. And I'm not entirely sure how to get twine. Let's see. Mining cells, crafting tools. I'm going to guess that we probably make that in the processor as well. Let's take those and just see. If I throw the vine, yeah, that'll make 4 twine. Okay, got it. And then we can make the wooden table. So that's good. I want to get to the bed so that we can skip the night, because nights are dark and full of terrors. Okay, there we go. So now I should be able to make the wooden table. Sweet. There we go. And that unlocked a bunch of new stuff, as signified by the blue background. So we learned how to make the wooden planter, the wooden trap door, and the wooden sign. Nice. Sweet. Okay, so next thing is the wooden chair, and for that I need to make wood floor, which is wood slabs and melted wax. And then what else? Wood rods, which I already have. Okay, so let's make a couple more of those, and then I think I actually have some melted wax in here. Yep, you get that by putting beeswax into your forge, which works out pretty well. So we'll take those, and then we'll take those right there. There we go. And now I can make the wooden floors, which unlocks more recipes. It's kind of cool to like go through and unlock recipes by crafting other things. It reminds me very much of like a tech tree from like a 4X grand strategy game. I mean, in some ways, I guess. There's certain RPG elements, but you know, it kind of reminds me of like Civilization, where you have to do one thing, and then that opens up the ability to make the next thing, and then the next thing, and so on and so forth. I kind of like that. Okay, so we've got our chairs, our floors, our tables, and all that kind of stuff. I think we can now make the bed, as long as we have the necessary materials, right? No, I need to make the chair, and then I can make the bed. And I need more wood slabs for that. So let's just make a couple, because I have a feeling the bed's probably going to need some as well. And then I think there were the leaves. We had to do, like, processed leaves or something like that? Yeah, shredded leaves. There we go. So we'll add those to the list of things. And then I think that'll be everything I need to make the bed, which is really good. That's awesome. It is day at the moment, so I don't actually need to get the bed right this second, but it'll be nice to have because, you know, I mean, obviously, yeah. Also, we really need to do something about this house because nope, it's bad. I can do better. I can do a lot better, and in this episode, I want to do better. So let's go ahead and make the bed. Right. I mean, let's make the chair so we can make the bed, is what I meant to say. I also unlocked the wooden stool. Okay. So the bed requires 4 wooden rods and everything else I have. I may have wooden rods in here. I don't have enough wooden rods. I have almost enough. I'm one shy. Of course I am. That's how it always goes. All right, we'll get those crafting up. While that's going, let's get a little bit more wood because we are running a bit low at the moment. I'm going to try and take it from kind of the sides of the tree. As I talked about, we're going to try and avoid making UFO trees, even though I'm not going to be chopping down entire trees due to just simply how ridiculously big the trees in this game are. Like, they're massive. There's so much wood here that it would take... Like, look at the size of this thing. It's just insane. The amount of time that would take to chop down entirely is just... Whew. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I'm also going to get some of these. You guys have told me that these things make really good windows. So I kind of want to try that out and see how it goes. Because if... I can see how they would. Apparently they're small enough to prevent any enemy... mobs from being able to get through, but they're also big enough that you can see out them. So, I mean, that would make sense. I think this could work as a really good window texture, as just like a simple type of like starter window. Like if we took this guy out and then we put you here. I mean, it's not the best look in the world, but it'll do for now. It'll do for now. Let's just put a couple of these guys on here as a temporary measure until we get something better. That's kind of what I'm thinking. There we go. But it allows us to look outside and see, you know, is it night? Is it dark? Is it scary outside? Et cetera, et cetera. So, okay, cool. So that's all taken care of. Now we can make the bed. And then I presume, let's put this stuff here. I presume I can put the bed right there. Oh, and you can just sleep. Now, oh, so you can sleep during the day and make it night. And then you can sleep during the night and make it day. Oh, that's awesome. So if I want it to be night, I don't have to wait around for night to come. I can just sleep in the bed and make it night, and it will basically switch between day and night. Okay, that's awesome. I expected it to allow me to skip the nights. Like when it becomes night, it would let me sleep. I did not expect it to let me skip the days. So that's fantastic. I'm actually super happy with that. Okay, so I think what we need to do now is we need to take a good hard look at our little dorky house, our derpy little starter house that we built a couple episodes ago, and we need to hang our head in shame and build something better. That's what I'm thinking. I should have the resources to do so. So I'm thinking I'm going to tear a fair amount of this down. What did I use for a floor in here? Limestone. It tells you right above your little stamina and health bars. It'll say what the material is. Speaking of which, I'm going to eat a mushroom. So that's limestone. What do wooden floors look like? We made some of those. Canyon floor, wood wall, wood floor. Here we go. What does this look like? It looks about the same as the wall, but I think it's a little bit cleaner. It doesn't have those board lines. Yeah, we can work with this. Okay, let me get a little bit of building done here, guys, and then I'll be back with you. I'm going to tear this whole thing down first, though, so it's going to be a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I've done some building. I've got kind of the house figured out. I want to do the walls in stone like this, and then I was hoping to do a roof in wood. I suppose we can do one of those to bring that up. Yeah. We can do something like this is kind of what I was thinking. And this'll... Oh, so it keeps the same rotation. And if I turn that off, then it's going to place that way again. Ah, I see how that works. Okay, that makes sense. Now, I don't know if there's a way to do this, or if there's an additional block or a tool of some sort or something, but as far as I can tell, I'm not finding a way to make these, like, loop up, if that makes sense. Like in Minecraft, for example, when you put down stairs, right, they connect up together. Like this one, this block right here that my cursor is on would go this way, and then it would also turn and connect up with this way, and with this one, so that you get this nice kind of even roof. I don't know if that's possible. I would think it would be, because I was like looking at like images and pictures and stuff like that of stuff that people have built in this game, and it didn't jump out to me that all the buildings were super flat with derpy roofs. So I have a feeling that maybe there's just an item or something. Maybe, is there like a hammer possibly? No, that's not it. I would think that it would be like a block, right? Like some sort of roof connector block or something. Or maybe that capability doesn't exist. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that capability just isn't in the game, which would be unfortunate. I would be very sad about that, because that's kind of a big thing for builders. But I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Let me know if I'm incorrect on that, if there's something. I'm probably just an idiot and I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Because if some sort of a way to make those like connect does exist, then I definitely want to know about it. In the meantime, I can probably get away with a block like that. That's not really a good look either. I mean, we could do... I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that corner. There's got to be a good way to do it. I just can't... I think I'm just too much of a noob at this game to know what it is. Let's see. Chests. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what I need. Let me know what I need to make those connect up, because I have to believe that there's a way to do that. But anyway, so I think the next thing I want to do is get into a little bit better lighting in here, because right now we're using these just regular torches, and we do have the ability to make coal torches, which are, you know, okay. But I think we can do a little better. So I'm assuming it says to make those lamps, we need to forge glass. I'm going to assume that you forge glass out of sand. Yeah, there we go. So let's get a little bit of coal. Let's get that processed. There we go. And that unlocks a few different things. Some new windows. And this is the one that I actually want right now, this wood burning lamp. I want 4 of those. Ooh, and then that unlocks Arc-Tech torches as well. That's pretty cool. I'm assuming those are super good because the arc stuff is pretty cool. Beacons are basically things that'll mark your location at a distance. And then we've got these windows here, which need more glass. Looks like 4. I need 4 glass for that. So let's try out these lamps. Which, there they are. Let's try these guys out. I'm going to get rid of this. And let's try putting, those are way bigger than I thought they were. They're really bright, though. They're like super bright. Like, look how bright that is. That's crazy. But yeah, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, well, roughly torch size, but like a light, like a lantern instead. That might be a little bigger than I want. Although, these are all lamps. I think we may just have to go with this. Maybe we'll hang it. I mean, this is bright enough to light up the whole house, and then some. So we could, like, get rid of all these torches, hang the lamp essentially in the middle of the house, which would be right about where it is now, give or take. And that would light everything up for us. So I think that may be our best option. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Let's also grab this wood wall for now. I want to hold off on doing too much with the roof of this building until I know if the roof, like, connections work properly. Like, if there's a way for me to connect those up at an angle. So I'm going to hold off on doing any more on the roof of this house for now, but I do want to get a ceiling in here at least so we can hang up our lamp. So let's go. I want to say those were the wood walls we were just putting down. So let's make a bunch of these. There we go. And we may end up raising the ceiling in a bit after we put a proper roof on this thing. But for now, let's put you there. Get rid of that. And then can I make more roof tiles? Yeah, there we go. Let's just make a couple more of these wooden roofs. And we'll do that. And then it's locked. So I can just do this. And then this will be like our little storage area where I'll put our chests and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's make a bit more glass. I think that means I'm going to need more. That's gunpowder. More sand? Do I not? Oh, it was in my inventory already. I'm just blind. It's okay. So sand, coal. Let's make a couple of those. How many windows will this make me? Let's see. Here we go. 4 windows as long as I have enough glass. Okay, awesome. So we'll take those. And then we'll go 8 windows. That also unlocks the stone window. Oh, maybe I should have gone with the stone window. That might have blended better. A little too late now, though. I've already made my 8 windows, and I don't have, I don't want to use any more coal. So let's go with the wood windows here. Let's say right about here. We'll put a couple of those in. Ooh, and there's a little bit of a depth change. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Like it's inset a little bit automatically. And they merge together as well. So we have like a connected texture thing going on. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Over here, let's just put one window like right there. I think. I just want to be able to kind of see out in that direction. Yeah, that's not bad. We got a couple of windows over here. And then we need... Well, you know what? We're going to redo this a little bit, I think. Let's put one window here. We'll put those back, and then that gives me 4 windows to put over here, which I think is going to be a bit better. There we go. So let's go see how that looks from behind. Yeah, it looks okay. I mean, it's not awesome, but it's okay. It'll do for the time being. We could also consider something like that in the corners of the house there. And maybe there as well. Kind of see what I'm doing there to kind of bring out those corner lines a bit. I think that could look really good. I'm going to run out of Craigwood pretty soon, but that's okay. There's plenty of it around. Ooh, I just realized, though. That's at kind of a weird spot in the build. I think we can make it work. I think it'll still look okay from inside. Because, like, we got the window that's kind of right up against it, but I don't think it's a big deal. And I think... Actually, we'll do this. Take you out, put you there, bam, problem solved. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, and then we can do the same thing in these other corners as well. So let me get that done. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got our house kind of all built, other than the roof, of course, which is a whole nother thing. And once we get the roof on here, we'll actually have room for a second story, so we can make like a ladder that comes up to here for more storage or you know, whatever. Whatever we want to put up there will be good. But it's plenty bright in here, which I like a lot. I thought I had more... Oh, there's my chair. I thought I made a table, too. I did. It's right here. So let's grab that guy. Let's grab the chair. Put it right here. So you got like a little chair and table type deal going. I'm going to have to scoot those chests back. I mean, all in all, that's not bad. It's a lot bigger and a lot roomier than it was, and I think it looks a lot better than it was, you know, other than the fact that we don't have a roof on it. But we're just not going to talk about that. We're just not going to talk about the fact that I don't have a roof on my house yet. I mean, I have a ceiling. That counts for something, right? Like, we'll get to it. Anyway, I do want to address one thing. This is a sponsored series, as I've said at the start of every video so far. And I've gotten a lot of questions asking if I'm going to continue this series after the first 5 episodes, because Creativerse is sponsoring the first 5 episodes, and then anything that happens beyond that is completely up to me. If I want to keep going, I certainly can, but I don't have to. And at the moment, I'm leaning towards, yes, I'm going to keep playing this after 5 episodes. You guys do seem to be enjoying it. So, I mean, as long as there are enough people interested in me continuing the series and, you know, people who are enjoying it, I do plan to keep playing after 5 episodes, even though the sponsored part of the series will be over at that point. Because I am legitimately enjoying myself. I think this is a very cool game with a lot of cool things going on. A lot of you have... said that you're enjoying it in the comments. A lot of you have told me that you've downloaded the game and are playing it for yourself and are loving it. And, you know, I think it could be a cool thing. But just wanted to address that. We've got, this is what, the third episode? Yes, this is the third sponsored episode. So we have 2 more sponsored episodes after this one, and then it's up to me. And if the 3rd, 4th, and 5th episodes do as well as the first 2 did, as far as, you know, the number of people who seem to be enjoying it, then yeah, I will definitely I'll definitely keep going because I'm having fun. And the only time I kill off a series when I'm having fun is when there's barely anybody else who is having fun watching it. So, yeah, just wanted to address that. But I think I am pretty much out of time for this episode. We got a lot of building done today, which is really what I wanted to focus on in this aspect, or in this episode, was kind of some of the furniture and stuff, getting the bed, and then definitely working on improving our house a bit as well. So guys, I think I'm going to call this one right here. My friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Links in the description down below, along with a bunch of other important stuff if you want to try this game out for yourself. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.